Hey, good morning, my fellow subjects. It is I. What are we doing up today? It's a beautiful day, beautiful city, beautiful weather. So, I'm here to talk Raptors, man. Raptors Corner at GPOV, Greg Point of View. So what's happening with the Raptors? We have came down to select our final person for the roster, and that would be Justin Champagnie, a guy that the Raptors have been invested in, and love it. So, what's good? What's good, fam? We're ready for this. Love that game last night. The way that the Raptors put a smackdown on the Boston Celtics. That's our rivalry, man. That's our rivalry. What I love about this game is that we put in that play. We all show up. We all show up to play. When we play the Boston, this is not no preseason. We always play the Boston Celtics like we're playing in the playoff, and that is entertainment. I also believe if Pascal played last night, we probably wouldn't win, because there's a weakness that I've noticed when he plays is that he forces the game too much forcing. You don't need to force basketball game. Basketball game is like playing tic-tac-toe. You watch the move and know how to block that person. You block, capitalize, and make your move. And most of the time with Pascal, and I mean, yes, he's one of our best offensive player, he forced too much, and something you got to work on over the next few days, the next 5 days until Wednesday. Stop forcing the ball. Know when you have that ball, you draw in 2 to 3 defenders. That means there's somebody always open. We have to learn how to keep moving the ball. I like the way we were moving the ball last night. And I got to say, man, what I see from OG Anunoby, wow. I believe he was the best in all the game that played last night. He was the best player of the night. OG Anunoby. I know he changed his name to O.G. Anunoby. Either way, you are the OG of this team, man. I think we found our Kawhi. I believe we found our Kawhi. The man has the strength. He has the patience. He knows how to go get his bucket. Another person who I noticed in that game last night was Christian Koloko. Love this young guy energy. Love his length. Love the way that his foot works. Know where to be to block the ball. Know where to be to defend the ball. I love that. And not afraid to attack the bucket. Coming to this game, coming to this team, man, be ready, because you're going to be a great piece for this Raptors team. We're going to throw you out there into the jungle, and you're going to find your way and become that lion, that attack lion. Remember this. You're young, but it's time to take control of your goals and do what you need to do. This is not just developing. You're 22, you're in a college. You're at that prime where be ready. When you're on the floor, get ready. When you're out there, it's your time. Don't be afraid. Get your confidence. You see that comfortable you are in our country. You're speaking your French and all that. This is home. This is home. Love what I see from Banton. But something we have to realize, guy, when you're playing a game and you're down to the last minute of the game and you're at the lead, you have to slow the ball down. And that's a mistake that I noticed Precious like to make. You like to go and throw up the ball when you have like 15 seconds still to run the clock out and make the right play. That's going to hurt us in real games. You have to melt that clock down so you get those minutes, those seconds out of the way before you make that wild shot. You don't want to give the other team, the opponent, the opportunity to capitalize on those minutes. So this is why when you're at the lead, when you're up two possession, 2 or 3, you don't give that other team the opportunity to score and cut the lead, because every second is valuable. Every second counts. And that's something, guys, we have to have an IQ for when you're going down the stretch of games, to slow the game down, be paced, pass the ball until someone finds the right shot. Can't rush the game because it's only a minute or 60 seconds. That team is looking to capitalize, and they will capitalize on those seconds. We have, the person in the lead, have to take control, keep the ball steady, keep the ball slow, and make the right shot. You can't be shooting the ball when you have nobody on that rebounding end to catch the ball. That's just giving up a play. You have to wait until all your men are set, just in case you miss that bucket, you can have guys there to rebound. And that's something I don't understand, why Nick Nurse don't call that out and say, guys, this is something mistake we've been making for years and years and years. When we're down to the last and we're at that finals stretch and we're in the lead, we go down and make these wild shots. It's ridiculous. It's not a good shot. It's not a good shot. You got to melt that ball, melt that minute, melt the seconds. I love what I see there. We're doing some good things. And these are things that we got to work on, because playing the Cavalier this Wednesday, it's going to be one of those games where they're going to come up with a lot of pick and roll. They're going to move the ball. It's going to be Mobley and Donovan Mitchell. Back and forth, back and forth. It's going to be those two guys. Shut down those two guys, you're going to win the game. I think it's a game that we should win comfortable with a lead at like 20, 19 points lead. We should beat them comfortable, because I think we have something to prove, and they're going to say they have something to prove. They're going to say, hey, Mobley should have won a Rookie of the Year. Scottie, I love what you did last night. You got to remind them why you were the Rookie of the Year, and you're setting your goal for something higher now, because you're looking to become MVP, All-Star, All-Defense, and all those good stuff. So let's go Raptors. Let's go Raptors. I really feel sad for the most is Josh Jackson. I mean, I like this guy. He's a 4th round pick. He's a high pick, but he was just landed in the wrong opportunity, wrong organization. If he was here with the Raptors, I'm sure we'd make something great out of this kid. I hope he found his feet in somewhere. I hope somebody called this cat, because he can make a difference to a team. With that said, guys, I want us to hold our head up, get our game on, and let's go out there, win basketball game. Share the ball, pace the floor, be smart, guys. We are good enough. Another guy that I know there's people not calling his name out there, man, is Gary Trent. We forget how good Gary Trent is. This guy needs to be mentioned over the announcers table. When he's out, you got to mention this man's name, because this man is a part of our Raptors team, our starting 5. He was out last night. Pascal was out last night. And they're telling us they don't want us to jump on the court when the game is live. I mean, we were excited for those dunks. We were excited for those plays last night. But you know what, man? Raptors, I'm here to lead you all the way to victory. Let's go get it done. Let's go Raptors. Let's go. Let's go get it done, because we are here to win all the way. Get the chip.